So I would say that my typical policy is not to try to hold on to beliefs too strongly, because it's better to be open to new ideas and to sort of accept the influence of others and sort of modify your thinking as much as you can. So in that sense, I think it's usually unwise to set down solid principles that you live by, but you have to live by some. At least that's how I feel. And one that I feel quite strongly enough to join the Young Americans for Liberty, is the fact that individuals really need the right to choose how they spend their time. And the important reason why I hold this philosophy mainly comes from a lot of Eastern and continental thinkers who talk about how our personalities and identities are fundamentally changed by the people we interact with. A lot of libertarian thinkers and others try to say that all outside influence sort of dilutes your personality and sort of turns you into that other person. And I feel like it's silly to try to separate yourself completely from all outside influence and try to live a sort of completely isolated life where you completely define yourself. It's possible, and if you choose to live your life like that, it very much involves sort of signing out from society, from trying to fix the injustice that you find, if you happen to find any. Then again, I find it more humbling. I find it much more reasonable to say that, well, I don't have all the answers and I probably won't figure them out, so I'll try not to put out my influence too much because I'm afraid of the bad effects it'll have. That makes sense, but I feel as if it's more noble to try to fix the wrongs you see rather than to try to drop out and ignore them. And fundamentally, if we don't have the right to choose who we associate with, that means that our personality is being shaped and we're being defined by what someone else is saying and what someone else tells us. Typically, when you have a dialogue with somebody, you sort of come to these compromises together, a sort of shared truth between you and him. So in that sense, just associating with someone else sort of changes your personality to be like them in a sense, unless you're very much on your guard and not willing to compromise with anything they're saying, which I usually find to be irrational. Typically, if someone's been on this earth for an extended period of time, they have an opinion that's valid. I mean, from the Buddhist angle, every action that we take is sort of determined in a way already by the past experiences that we've had. And I feel like the uniquely human difference is that we can choose our experiences. It's not all instinctual. And in that sense, by choosing different authors and choosing to associate with different people and being able to choose who is going to be your teacher and who you're going to try to imitate, in the sense that all association with other people creates a sort of influence on you that you can't avoid. And that's why I hold freedom and liberty to be so important. In the sense that humans are a sort of blank slate with a free will that they can choose who to become and how to live. In that sense, it's so important that we define ourselves by choosing our own actions and choosing our own associates.